Hi, hello, I'm back. This time I'm gonna talk. Just talk. Shocking, I know. Now, the topic I'm going to talk about today isn't anything new or original, so keep that in mind, but just hear me out. Today I'm going to talk about why I hate school. What a surprise! Teenager talking about how much he hates school. But for real though, this really is a topic that we need to talk about. I've been thinking for some time whether I should make this video or not, and today I'm finally doing it. Now, there's already been hundreds of videos made about this exact topic. I'll link 2 such videos down in the description. They're quite informative, so please check them out after this video. Alright then, now that that's out of the way, let me tell you about 3 problems that I have with the education system and my solutions to those problems. Why 3? I don't know, just seems appropriate, I guess. Let's begin. Number 1. Lack of creativity and imagination. Okay, so the education system we have right now was implemented by the British, specifically due to a guy called Thomas Macaulay. The first link in the description talks about him, so you can click it if you want to know more. Anyways, the British needed soldiers and workers. The 2 things they wanted both from the soldiers and the workers was the ability to follow instructions and lack of imagination. Like, that was an actual requirement. And we haven't done anything to change that system almost 200 years later. So where do we even begin to fix this, you may ask? Well, let's start by not punishing students for making mistakes. Let me give you an example. Way back in the year 1939, there was a study conducted called the Monster Study, where 22 orphan children with speech impairments were put into 2 groups of 11 children each. One group of children received positive reinforcement. They were praised for speaking fluently and they weren't penalized for making mistakes. Second group, on the other hand, was given negative reinforcement, meaning they were belittled when they made mistakes. Because of this, the group that was given negative reinforcement developed new speech impairments, some lasting for the rest of their lives. If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. Other than this, try to encourage creativity in any way possible. Don't punish students for not going exactly by the book. Encourage it. Number 2. Teachers are underpaid. We all know how important a teacher's job is, right? I mean, we can all agree that they help shape our future. Now imagine not paying them for that. Pretty freaking messed up if you ask me. I mean, these days, teachers who actually want to teach and enjoy teaching are few and far between. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely teachers who don't just teach for the paycheck. Some are really passionate about it, but that shouldn't mean that they're underpaid. Now, for my third and final point, marks. Marks have always been the main factor in evaluating a student's ability to learn. Not to get philosophical or anything, but Albert Einstein once said, "Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." Think about it. If every student has different strengths and weaknesses, then why are they being taught and evaluated in the same way? A student is judged not by their ability to learn, but by how much information they can mug up the night before. I mean, if you really think about it, our schools are basically just factories. We have a bell to tell us when it's time to eat and how long we can eat for. We're grouped together into neat little rows, and just like how I mentioned in the first point, we are made to follow strict rules. Pretty crazy if you ask me. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. This video will probably not have any effect on our current education system, just like the hundreds of videos I told you about. It's kinda like trying to extinguish a wildfire with a water gun. But hey, it's worth a shot. Thanks for watching.